listeners, buckle up. We're diving into a head-to-head that'll make your popcorn jealous.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm ready. What have we got?
You guys sent in some seriously epic requests, and this one is off the charts.
Late on me.
We're talking Carl Weathers as Dillon
From Predator, I'm with you. Classic.
versus Chow Yun-Fat as Jong from The Killer.
Whoa! Now that is a showdown. All right, I'm seeing some interesting challenges right off the bat. Talk about a clash of styles.
Right. Hit the nail on the head. I mean, Dillon just screams raw power. Everything about him. The guy is built like a tank. And our sources say he's not just some muscle-bound brawler. We're talking years of experience as a military operative. Jungle warfare, tactical expertise, you name it.
You've got to be able to think on your feet in those situations, literally. Life or death stuff. I bet that kind of pressure changes you.
Absolutely. The sources paint him as someone who just thrives under pressure, eats it for breakfast, but then you've got Jong.
And he's practically the opposite end of the spectrum. This is a guy who eliminates threats with, like, an artist's touch. Smooth, elegant, precise, deadly.
Totally. Sources call out his speed, his precision, especially with those pistols. Man, those guns are iconic.
They're practically an extension of himself, right? What's wild is that he makes it look so effortless, almost graceful. But make no mistake, one wrong move and it's curtains.
And that's what makes this matchup so fascinating. Where Dillon's all brute force and strategy, Jong's about speed and finesse, like a viper. So how does that play out in a fight?
Well, our sources suggest it all comes down to the environment.
Right, because picture this. A dense jungle setting. Dillon's in his element, using the terrain to his advantage, laying traps, turning that jungle into a weapon itself.
But that's where Jong's adaptability comes into play. Remember that scene in The Killer where he takes down all those guys in that crowded nightclub? Pinpoint accuracy, weaving through the chaos. He turns any environment into his own personal shooting gallery.
Okay, true. Jong in close quarters is not to be messed with. But what if we switch gears? Instead of a jungle, we go the opposite direction. Wide open space, maybe a cityscape with long sight lines. Wouldn't that give Jong the upper hand? I mean, with those pistols, the guy's practically a sniper.
Yeah, without a doubt. In a straight-up shootout, Jong's range and accuracy would be a nightmare for Dillon. But you've also got to remember, Dillon's no dummy. He's a trained strategist. He's not just going to stand out in the open and become a target. He'd be looking for ways to change the game to get Jong where he wants him.
So we're talking a close quarters brawl.
Exactly. That's where Dillon's strength and military training give him the advantage. Jong's fast, but can he withstand that kind of raw power up close? That's the million-dollar question.
Talk about a nail-biter. It sounds like there are strong arguments for both sides, but at the end of the day, our source actually gives the edge to Jong.
They do. And, you know, it really seems to come down to Jong's versatility. He's got this almost supernatural ability to adapt to any environment, any situation. Where Dillon thrives in a more structured, strategic setting, Jong's like water. He just flows around obstacles.
I mean, I get it, but part of me still wants to root for the underdog. And Dillon's got that unpredictable side. Remember that scene in Predator where he picks up that minigun and just lets loose?
Oh, yeah. Pure intimidation. You don't know where those bullets are going, but you know it's going to be epic.
Right. So who knows, maybe Dillon could use his environment, his tactical mind, to even the odds against Jong's speed and accuracy. It'd be a close one, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. So listeners, what do you think? Who takes the crown in this battle of the Titans? Let us know.
We want to hear your theories. Hit us up on the usual channels, and we'll catch you in the next deep dive.